Hi guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be comparing these earphones that I have in front of me. So on the right we have the very common Apple EarPods, and chances are you've probably used a pair of these throughout your life. And then on the left we have a pair of KZ ZSNs. So the Apple EarPods, regardless of whichever versions you have, so if you have the ones with the 3.5mm headphone jack or you have the ones with the lightning jack, they're both pretty much the same. I think I made a video about this a long time ago, or maybe I never submitted it. I don't remember. But they both sound the same, the Apple AirPods, that is, the headphone jack version with the lightning jack version. So anyway, the reason why I'm making this video is because I get a lot of comments asking me to compare some of the KZ earphones with, let's say, a pair of Apple EarPods, because those, I guess, are the most commonly owned pairs of earphones. Now, before I start this review, I just want to say that yeah, these are two different styles, two different designs of earphones. So on one hand, with the Apple AirPods, you have earbud design, and then with the KZ ZSNs, you have an in-ear design. Now, most people are fine using a pair of in-ear earphones, and then you have the minority which don't really like using in-ears, and I totally understand that. I'm not a huge fan of in-ears either, but the main reason why I do use in-ears is because of the noise isolation. But for the most part, I definitely prefer earbuds. So the Apple AirPods can be purchased for around $30, while the KZ ZSNs can be purchased for around $15 to $16, or even cheaper depending on where and what time of the year you purchase them. Let's now talk about the sound that you're going to be getting with both of these earphones. So first off, you have the Apple AirPods. The sound is pretty basic. It sounds pretty good. It's very decent for a pair of free earphones if you got them with your phone. I definitely wouldn't pay $30 for these, that's for sure. But as a free pair of earphones, they sound pretty decent. But with that said, you aren't really going to be getting any of that 3D immersion with these single driver earbuds, or you're not really going to be getting any of that instrument separation. So again, the sound is pretty decent, and I guess they're good for everyday use. Now, comparing the sound between the Apple AirPods and the KZ ZSNs, you are getting much better sound coming out of the KZ ZSNs. So you're getting that 3D immersion, you're getting that instrument separation along with the louder bass, you're getting that noise isolation with so many other different things that you might have never heard within a track if you used a pair of Apple AirPods that you will hear with a pair of KZ ZSNs. If you don't believe me, just try it and check it out for yourself. So far the ZSNs are cheaper and they sound better. Now let's talk about the design. So yes, there are two different styles of earphones. One of them is a pair of earbuds that sit outside of your ear on the edges, whereas the KZ ZSNs, those are in ears, they actually go in your ears. So there are some pros and cons about this, but I'm not really going to be getting into it in this video. If you guys want me to get into that, then let me know in the comments section below, and I'll definitely consider making a video about that. One thing I will say though about using a pair of in-ear earphones is you really need to make sure that you are using a good ceiling pair of ear tips, because if you aren't, then you aren't going to get that sound. Trust me guys, this makes a huge difference. You really need to make sure you are using a good ceiling pair of ear tips. Now, one other cool main feature that you are getting with these KZ ZSNs is you are getting the ability to swap out the cable if it ever gets damaged. Whereas on the Apple AirPods, if the cable ever does get damaged, then you pretty much need to toss the earphones out. So this is a huge pro or a huge plus if you ask me. And just thinking about it now, I've probably tossed out around 8 pairs of Apple earbuds within the last 10 years. Now, in addition to that, there are also some custom cables that you can purchase for these KZ ZSNs. So if you wanted to purchase maybe a better or higher quality cable, you can definitely do that, and it doesn't really cost that much. I believe it costs around 10 to 20 bucks. Definitely worth it if you ask me. One other thing that you can do with these KZ ZSNs is you have the ability to turn these into a pair of Bluetooth earphones. That's right. You heard me. You can turn these KZ ZSNs into a pair of Bluetooth earphones with aptX using this KZ proprietary 2-pin cable. Now you could essentially do the same thing with the Apple AirPods by purchasing something like this, which is a Xiaomi Bluetooth receiver / transmitter. That is though if you have the 3.5mm jacked version of these Apple AirPods. If you have the Lightning pair, then forget about it. So to conclude this comparison between the Apple AirPods and the KZ ZSNs, The ZSNs are the clear winners here. They offer cheaper price, better sound, better design, and just so many more options, so many more things that you can do with the ZSNs. Still though, I do believe the Apple AirPods are one of the most convenient pairs of earphones to have, so don't throw them out. Keep them, treat them well, and use them as a backup pair. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this comparison. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'll have links to the ZSNs in the description below, so if you guys wanted to purchase a pair, check out the description below. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.